Hi everyone, it's Aaron here. Today I'm going to be showing you probably the easiest and quickest and most low cost way to generate money online. And no, you don't need to have a massive following. You don't even need to be making content yourself. This is by leveraging other content creators and their content, all right? So, what I'm talking about is growth operating. It's where you partner with other content creators that are incredible at creating content and being creative, but they're not so good about monetizing their brand, their business. Okay. That's where you come in. You come in as the person that sets up all the systems in the back end and you set up their monetization. Okay. So the lead magnets, the systems, the workshops, the high ticket offers, the low ticket offers, the communities, everything which I'll talk through today, and it'll all be mapped out here on this whiteboard. So this is literally uncapped money. There is no end to how much money you can generate. Typically, we're seeing anywhere between $5,000 and $15,000 every single month coming in. And you can do the exact same because you can pick and choose the creators you want to work with, and it's a percentage split, right? So whatever money is generated through your efforts, you simply split. Okay, so it's very little risk to the content creator, which is why it's so popular, and to yourself, you have all the reward laid out in front of you. So let's quickly dive into it with you. Let's use blue. Okay, so here we have a content. It might be easy if we do this. Here we go. Here we have a content creator. Okay, so this content creator creates content on TikTok, on we'll call it Instagram, and also on Facebook. And we'll do, in fact, if I move myself over here, we'll do YouTube, right? So let's do a Y and then T. Okay. So this content creator has a following of, let's say, 15K, which is about reasonable. There we go. So they're not monetizing yet. They have a great following. They're just not monetizing. The following's loyal, really engaged. And this creator talks about, let's say, spirituality. Okay. So let's see if I can type this here. Spirituality. You get the point, even though that's a horrendous attempt. But this creator talks about spirituality, and that's what their following's about. So where a growth operator comes in, okay, is you want to be leveraging these platforms in order for the content creator to make more money. So at the moment, they're probably just using Patreon. They've probably got one or two one-on-ones coming in, maybe $50, $30. That's just not enough to sustain their passion. All right. So what we're going to do is go ahead and pitch them, number one. So once we have them agreed and they're happy with the percentage split, what you're going to do is set up something called a community. Okay. So if I type in community here, so we'll go ahead and we'll set them up a community first of all. So what happens in a community? Okay. So within that community, people can join and they can discuss. Okay. So people can join the community and they can discuss, they can learn, and they can network. Okay. So that's the point of a community, is they can do all of the above. Now, how does this generate money? So one, your community can be paid. So let's call it, let's say, for argument's sake, 47 pounds. That's what it is per month. Okay. So that's what the community is per month, right? So let's assume you have 100 people join. So that's 100 times 47, which is £4,700 per month. Okay, so that's what you start to earn from the community. right? So people are learning within the community. There's a classroom feature where you've got your courses. So people are learning more about spirituality, learning more about how they can incorporate meditation into their day-to-day lives, how they can juggle their busy careers with meditation and spiritual practices. Now, £4,700 a month on autopilot does not sound bad, and this will grow as this creator puts more and more people into their community and their following grows. Okay, so that's one element. So, what's the next element? The next element is what we like to call high ticket. So, what this creator is going to do here is, let me just mark that off here. Here we go. This creator is going to develop a program where they have a high ticket offer, anywhere between $1,000, even $500, I guess, £500, all the way to £10,000. But in this case, we'll just lowball it. We'll do £500 for a 2-week spirituality. Can't type today. Spirituality program. Okay, which includes a big course which has been pre-recorded, right? So we'll put that just here. There we go. That fits a lot better. So it's £500 and it's a 2-week spirituality program and it's within this community. Okay, so that community, the softwares online will allow you to host that. So once we've developed that, our aim is to get these people that are paying £47 a month to purchase this. So let's assume 10% of people purchase. So that is 10 people purchase a £500 offer. So 10 people purchase a £500 offer, and that is £5,000. So now you're not only making £4,700 a month from a monthly recurring subscription from the community, but now you've started to earn another £5,000 on top, which is a one-time high ticket offer. Okay, so the job here is to keep feeding this entire system. So the content creator does what they're good at, which is they build content and they post content and they keep the followers engaged. And then our job here as growth operators is to build out these communities, okay, and high ticket offers. Now, you can actually even go one step further if you really wanted to, and you could maybe do let's call it a retreat. Okay, so you could actually build a retreat where people come. It's in person. It is in person, and it's £2,500 per person, and there are, let's say, 25 spaces available. Okay, and flights and a calm not included, and it's let's assume a 3-day retreat. Okay. So now what you can do is, as these people are paying this, you can upsell them into a retreat. You can have all of these running at the same time. Don't forget, as you're building a retreat, people will be joining from their social media. They'll be joining the community. As you're running the high ticket program, people will be purchasing the retreat and vice versa. So it kind of swings in roundabouts, so to speak. So if we quickly do the maths on this, so 25 times 2,500. Wow, scary figure. So this is actually £62,000. Okay, so I'll put that in a massive heading. £62,000. That's what that is. So now we have £4,700 coming in from the community, which is growing every month, every week, every day. We have £5,000 a month that's coming in from high ticket offers. Then we also have £62,000 from the one-time retreat. Maybe you run a retreat 3 times a year, twice a year, once a year, but that's still £62,000 in your back pocket. Now, imagine you've agreed a 30-70 split with this creator, right? So you are entitled to 30% of all of this revenue. So from one retreat, you've earned, let's note it all down here. From one retreat, you've earned 62K. In a year, let's just say there was one retreat in a year. From the high ticket offers, you've earned 60K a year. Okay. Because it's that 5,000 times 12. Okay. 12 months. So £5,000 a month times 12 months, you've earned another 60K. And then we'll do 4,700 times 12 as well. So let's ballpark that at also 60K. Now you're up 60K, 120, 180. So 180 grand, you're entitled to 30% of that if that's a split that you've agreed. So that is a hell of a lot of money. That isn't far from 60 grand take home in a year. In a year. That is incredible. So growth operating is definitely the way forward. For the next 5 to 10 years, this industry is only ever going to get bigger. There's more and more content creators popping up, and the model will essentially always stay the same. This is what we're looking at. This is the overall model. So if you do want to know more, feel free to click the links down there in the bio. But you have more than enough to get started. There's loads of information on the internet regarding this. So I wish you the best of luck. Start to reach out to some content creators, show them the strategy, show them the game plan, and start to close those deals essentially.